When the extraordinary becomes routine, Tom Cruise seems to view it as a direct challenge, always seeking to up the ante and redefine what's possible on screen. And for the latest installment of the Mission Impossible franchise, titled The Final Reckoning, Cruise took his reputation for risk to an entirely new level that stunned fans and record keepers alike. With reports confirming that Guinness World Records officially recognized a feat so daring and unprecedented, it instantly became the stuff of film legend. In the heart of South Africa's Drakensberg Mountains, Cruise orchestrated a spectacle that saw him leap from a helicopter not once, but 16 times, for a single jaw-dropping stunt sequence in which his parachute was deliberately set on fire mid-air. The ambition behind this move electrified the entire production, with every detail meticulously coordinated, from the precise flight paths to the choreography of pyrotechnics and fire control, all while monitoring wind direction, altitude, and emergency rescue plans in real time, as tension on set reached an all-time high. Crew members described the atmosphere as a masterclass in brinkmanship, with Cruise insisting on performing the entire sequence himself, refusing to hand the reins to a stunt double, a decision that heightened the authenticity of the scene and added a palpable sense of danger that could be felt by everyone present. Each of the 16 jumps was painstakingly planned and executed, with the team synchronizing every aspect, timing the ignition of the parachute, coordinating with aerial camera crews, and standing by with medical and firefighting personnel, just in case anything went wrong. As the final take wrapped, word quickly spread about the scale of the stunt, and Guinness World Records dispatched an official team to verify and document the achievement, ultimately declaring it a new record and adding yet another accolade to Cruise's already impressive list of distinctions. Subscribe for more stories of record-breaking feats and behind-the-scenes movie moments. Craig Glendowie, editor-in-chief at Guinness World Records, commented on the event, stating that Tom Cruise's unwavering dedication to authenticity and his willingness to push the boundaries of what's possible in Hollywood set him apart as a true original, describing the stunt as a perfect blend of courage, careful preparation, and technical brilliance. According to Glendowie, Cruise's approach continues to inspire not only his film crews but also audiences around the world, raising the bar for what's expected in action cinema and proving that real danger and commitment can still have a place in an era dominated by digital effects. For Cruise, this recognition joins a long list of records and milestones achieved throughout his career, particularly within the Mission Impossible franchise, where he has repeatedly insisted on performing his own stunts, often at considerable personal risk. Among his other celebrated achievements are the record for most halo jumps performed by an actor in a single film, a pulse-pounding sequence in Mission Impossible Fallout that left viewers breathless, as well as the distinction of having performed the longest underwater breath hold for a dramatic scene, clocking in at over 6 minutes during a pivotal moment in another entry in the series. In addition, Cruise was the first actor to pilot an actual military helicopter for a major action sequence, demonstrating his willingness to undergo rigorous training and preparation to ensure each stunt is as authentic and thrilling as possible. Since the inception of Mission Impossible, Cruise has been directly involved in more than 20 major stunts, each one more ambitious than the last, and his films have collectively grossed over $3.5 billion at the global box office, making the franchise one of the most lucrative and enduring in film history. Industry observers note that the combination of Cruise's star power, relentless drive, and the escalating scale of the stunts has kept the series fresh and relevant, captivating new generations of fans with each release. The franchise's reputation for pushing the limits of practical effects and on-location action work has become its calling card, with audiences eagerly anticipating each new installment to see what daring feat Cruise will attempt next. Subscribe for instant updates on Hollywood's wildest stunts and the next chapter in the Mission Impossible saga. For nearly 3 decades, Cruise has embodied the role of Ethan Hunt, a character whose appetite for danger and moral resolve have come to define the modern action hero, and with every film, the question lingers, how much further can he possibly go? The answer, it seems, is always further still, as Cruise's commitment to topping himself becomes a driving force not just for the franchise, but for the entire action genre. The Final Reckoning's fiery parachute jump stands as a testament to this philosophy, a sequence so bold and flawlessly executed that it captured the imagination of both the crew and moviegoers worldwide. The record-setting jump was not just a technical achievement, but a cultural moment, with fans and industry professionals alike marveling at the footage and sharing it across social media, adding to Cruise's growing legend as the most fearless leading man in Hollywood. The meticulous planning behind the stunt underscored the professionalism and discipline that have made Cruise's project so successful, with every member of the production working in sync to ensure safety while delivering a moment that would become iconic. As the news broke of the Guinness World Record recognition, tributes poured in from fellow actors, filmmakers, and fans, celebrating not just the stunt itself, but the spirit of innovation and risk-taking that Cruise embodies. His willingness to take on such immense challenges without relying on visual effects or stand-ins has inspired countless performers and set a new standard for what audiences expect from big-budget action films. The Mission: Impossible franchise continues to thrive, with each entry raising the stakes and expanding the scope of what's possible, both technically and narratively, and Cruise's role at the center of it all has been instrumental in maintaining the series' relevance and appeal. Box office analysts point to the consistent $100 million-plus openings for each film as proof of the enduring power of the franchise, with fans returning time and again not just for the story, but for the promise of seeing Cruise risk everything for the sake of cinema. Over the years, his list of records and milestones has only grown, including the longest continuous underwater sequence performed by an actor, the first to pilot a real attack helicopter in a major Hollywood film, and participation in more than 20 major stunts since the series began. Each accomplishment is a testament to his dedication, with directors and crew members often remarking on his relentless work ethic and refusal to cut corners. The Mission: Impossible films have become synonymous with boundary-pushing action, and Cruise's influence is felt in every frame, from the smallest detail to the most spectacular set piece. As the industry evolves, there is ongoing speculation about the future of the franchise and Cruise's role within it, with Paramount Studios reportedly eager to continue the partnership for as long as possible, given the series' unparalleled success. The impact of these films goes beyond box office numbers, shaping the way audiences think about action movies and redefining what's possible with practical effects and real-world stunts. Cruise's commitment to authenticity has made him a rare breed in Hollywood, a performer whose willingness to face real danger for the sake of storytelling has earned him the respect and admiration of peers and fans alike. Subscribe and keep up with the latest news on Tom Cruise, Mission: Impossible, and the world's most daring feats. As he enters the next phase of his career, Cruise shows no signs of slowing down, continuing to pursue ever more ambitious projects and challenging himself to exceed even his own high standards. The fiery parachute jump in The Final Reckoning will be remembered as one of the defining moments of his career, a sequence that combined technical mastery, physical courage, and cinematic spectacle in a way that few actors have ever attempted. Crew members have described the experience as unforgettable, with the tension and excitement on set reaching a fever pitch as each jump was completed, and the sense of relief and triumph when it was all over. For audiences, the scene is sure to become an instant classic, a symbol of everything that makes Mission: Impossible and Tom Cruise such enduring forces in popular culture. The recognition from Guinness World Records only serves to highlight the extraordinary nature of the achievement, cementing Cruise's legacy as one of the most fearless and innovative performers in the history of cinema. As fans look ahead to future installments and wonder what new heights he will reach, one thing is certain: with Tom Cruise at the helm, the impossible is never out of reach. Stay tuned and subscribe for more exclusive insights, record-breaking moments, and the next great adventure from the world's most daring actor.